Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the Caddy. This is just a little bit of a follow on from the last video, rather than try and squeeze all the footage into one, make it into two. In this video I'm going to be sorting out the sliding door. So I've got a problem with the bearings on my sliding door, so I'm going to be replacing the bearing on that. I'm going to be putting the bulkhead back in the van. I'm going to be making a little partition for the bulkhead as well. So I cut the templates out for that a while back. So I've got some. I'm going to get some plywood. I'm going to cut the shape out and fix it to the bulkhead and get the bulkhead back in the van. And I think that's about it. We'll see. All right, we'll carry on and let's get started with the sliding door. Apologies for the light, it's just glaring in the wrong direction at the minute. But the next job today with the bits that we got from You Pull It yesterday is this door. So this door at the minute, it's got a collapsed bearing. I think it's the well, yeah, there it is, the lower one. So I'm going to take these hinges off and I'm going to replace them with some fresh ones with fresh bearings that I got yesterday. Well, they're not brand new, but they're a lot newer than this. They're off a newer van and they're in a lot better condition. So start off at the bottom because it's already out, and we'll work our way up and replace every one. To be honest, it's probably only the bottom one that needs replacing, but I'll replace all of them anyway. Out from there. Yeah, so these are really worn and basically just falling off. That's not at all. That one's okay, but it's sort of squared off from one edge where it's been rubbing. This one's really loose and knackered. So I'm going to undo it from here, and I'm going to replace this whole piece with one I've got, and then I'll also replace this piece as well. This is probably all right, but it's just all it is a stopper and then a catch for the wheel, but I'll replace it anyway. There's the replacement. So yeah, the difference is we're missing one bearing completely. This bearing's rounded off and this one's knackered. On here, that's still there, that's still there, and that's still there. That goes in there. Sorted, that's better already, loads better already. I will need to clean out this gutter, so once this is all attached I will do that next. and it locks in as well, which my old one never did. Brilliant. Now I'm just going to change the other two, because with this one falling out of its roller, it'll have caused stress to the top and the middle one as well. So they'll have been, like, they're constantly been pulling down at an angle. So I'm going to change them anyway as well. The last thing that I got from U-Pull-It was the W8 interior light, which will replace that. Now I can't do anything about it at the minute because it does need some extra, excuse the noise. I can't do anything about it at the minute because it does need some extra wiring, which I don't have yet. So I've ordered that, like the little wiring loom that adapts it, and as soon as that comes in, we'll pop that in. We also need to spray it black. We also need to spray the whole of that top plastic black, my side plastics, and these A-pillar plastics, because I'm dying to get them back in. So I'll probably do that now, after I put the bulkhead back in, because I hate the rattling around and all the noise from the back of the van. Okay, so we've come to Wickes, local hardware shop, get some supplies for the back of the van. Right, I've got some fixings for the partition in the bulkhead. Some mushroom headed bolts, so they will give a nice finish on the front. I can always paint them black. Got some lock nuts, and I've got some big washers as well to hold it. Just need to get some wood now. So I've got my templates for the bulkhead, and I've got my plywood. Now what I'm going to do is just draw around the templates onto the plywood and then cut it out using a jigsaw. Obviously, easy. But I need to give myself a bit of a border. So what I've done is I've just taped two pens together, so they're about 10mm apart, and now I'm just going to draw round with the one pen, and that's going to give me 2 lines, and then I'm going to cut the I'm going to cut on the black line rather than the red line, and that'll give me the extra sort of lip that I'm after, which will make sure that when I do put that on the bulkhead, it won't be showing it, and it will seal it off nicely. So I'm gonna mark this up now. We'll cut it out with a jigsaw, and then we'll mock it up and see how it fits. Get these cut out. in two pieces. I'm just going to sand off the edges, make sure it's nice and round and smooth everywhere, and then I'll mock it up and see what it looks like. Okay, I've smoothed all the edges off. So just as a little example, that piece there sticks on there like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my, where are they? Where have I put them? Up there. So I bought some screws, some washers. So I'm going to use a large round washer on the back of there. I'm going to do 4 holes in 4 corners, screw free, washer, and then a nut on the back to hold that in place. I'll do the same on the other side, and then I'll probably put it back in the van. The only problem is I don't have any carpet yet. I've been around a few local suppliers and none of them have got anything big enough. They've got the example of what I need, but they don't have the big enough sizes. So I'm just gonna have to order that, get that in the week, and get that on at the weekend. But really happy with how it's turned out so far. These are like, well, I don't know. People will charge 100 quid for these, and it's probably cost me £12 in wood, and I think carpet it probably cost me about a tenner as well. So it's really worth doing it yourself. It's not that difficult, honestly. So if you do want to do something like this, really give it a go yourself. It just takes a bit of time. Just be careful with your measurements and stuff like that, and it's dead easy. What I am going to do for now, because I'm going to put these in the van, I'm going to spray this black. So I've got some, probably not black actually, maybe like a dark grey. But I'm going to spray it dark so that it will look better than just pure plywood. And then I'll get the carpet on it at a later date. So I'll do that now, and then I'll fix them to these, and then I'll put them in the van. Okay, so I've painted this in like this is a bumper grey that I had lying around, you know, for plastic bumpers. So I've painted that in that. It's similar to this, it'll do for now. I've drilled 4 holes in the corners, and I'm going to put it on there, like so. I've dropped the bolts free, nut and washer on the back, and that will hold that there in place. Do the same on the other side, stick it in the van. Obviously this will be carpeted, I promise. Just like I say, I didn't have any yet, so we'll do with the grey paint for now, and then we'll get the carpet on it next week. there's a semi-finished product for now. Again, this will get carpeted over. I'm not sure what to do about the bolt heads. Could carpet straight over them, might paint them black, but honestly I think they look alright. So I'm going to bang this back in the van now. There's a bulkhead in the van, so that's how it looks for now, and that's where it's going to stay for a little bit. Pretty happy with how it's turned out actually. Not bad for an afternoon's work. I think I'm going to call the video to a day there. Got plenty of footage, plenty of things to do, so we'll get a couple more videos out in the near future. But that'll be that for today. If you like the video and you want to see some more, please check out all the other videos I've done on the van. Seeing how we got to where we are now. There's going to be more to come. There's going to be loads more to come. Still got to do all the bodywork. So yeah, please subscribe if you want to see some more. And I will see you on the next video. If you've got any comments about sort of the wheels, about just anything in general, please let me know. It'd be interesting to hear other people's thoughts and ideas. So I'll always always give them a read and get back to anything that you do say. But for now, we'll call it a day. Thank you.